Real thoughts, real trades, real journey. A video journal documenting the lessons learned on my journey to becoming a disciplined trader. Welcome to Trading the Journey. I'm Neil, and today I want to share a trading day that taught me one important lesson. Let's see what the market had to teach me. Well, today was a doozy. What can I say? Crappy price action for probably the first hour and a half, probably the first hour. And it wasn't good. You know, it took the market an hour to figure out which direction it wanted to go, and then it went into a different direction. You know, I took 3 trades, 3 losses. Thankfully, they weren't too big. I probably should have just stopped on the first one. I don't know. And I wasn't trying to make my money back. They were 3 valid trades. 3 valid trades. And all 3 of them lost. And my mind was just blown. You know, I took a hit. Not the confidence, I don't think, but kind of a hit to my, I guess, thought, what I was thinking. So I took a power bar trade right here. It cleared, and I know I got this little wicket down here, but you never know what's going to happen. It cleared the pre-market low. So I had every reason to get in. And my stop was right above this candle. Well, as soon as I went in, reversed and stopped me out. I mind blown. I don't know. I didn't know what to think. You know, and even right now, I don't know what to think about about the trade. You know, should I have taken it? Yeah, it looked pretty decent. You know, so I would have never known if it was going to work or not, whether if I didn't go into trade. You know, I'm trying to collect more data. I'm trying to actually narrow down the strategies that I need to play. This one just did not work. All right. So the second trade I took was now a fence trade. After price came back inside, it went back outside. My stop was right here above this particular candle. And once again, it immediately reversed and stopped me out. I probably could have waited on this one to see if it broke below the low of day. That's the only thing I can think of that I could have done different. It was just wait and see what happened. But I didn't. I got in on the trade immediately to see if this would work out. Stop above the swing high right here. And just like the first trade, again, I know I'm repeating myself, immediately just went right up. And then it came back down, right back outside again. That's all I could do is just sigh right there. My stop was right above this small candle right here. As soon as I went in, and this was a strong candle close too, no wick at the bottom. As soon as I went in, came down, and then shot right up and stopped me out. 1, 2, 3 knockout punch. That's all I got to say about that. It was just one of those days, and I started chatting with somebody who said, "Yeah, everybody's going through the same thing. It's just it's been weird price action." And I, looking back on this, I agree, some strange price action. You got a long wick up, small down here, and then you got this firecracker right here. I mean, what is this, 4th of July? And then you got this candle with a very tiny body and a long wick down, a little bit of wick up, and it just, you see all these just weirdness happening. It's just, it went sideways for pretty much the first hour, and then it decided to do a small uptrend. And I couldn't, and even if I stayed in to do more trades, which I didn't, I couldn't even get in on this one because the 20 simple moving average was still on an uptrend. So I couldn't even, I wouldn't have been able to get in on that because it's not part of the rules. And even this one was probably questionable, although this one, you know, if I went in on this one because now the 20 SMA is a downtrend on this particular candle, I could have gotten in on that and wrote it down for a little while. But I decided to shut it down. It was more frustration than anything. That three valid plays that I had did not work. So I don't know if there was just news that just made it go stale or what. The price action today made no sense. So I decided to shut it down. I shut it down right after that loss. I checked on the day a couple of times because I was just curious, but I put it down. You know, I mean, they were small losses that added up to be a big loss, and it wasn't fun. But tomorrow's another day. We'll get back at it. We'll try to collect some numbers. We'll see what happens, you know. After, I mean, who knows? Maybe the entire week will be sideways. I don't know. But now we're, you know, it's on a downtrend. We could be seeing a pullback or a correction in the overall daily market because it's just kind of creeping up there a little bit. Or it may go down further. I don't know. It formed this bull pennant right here, broke out, but then now it's pulled back in. So it's still kind of keeping up that minor uptrend a little bit. So we'll see what happens. It's just ridiculous today. So, you know, hopefully you guys did better than I did. You know, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for joining me for today's lesson. The market has voted. Today's lesson is written. I hope something from today's trade helps you on your own journey toward becoming a more disciplined trader. If today's trade reminded you of something you've experienced yourself, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed today's journal entry, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button on the video and subscribe to follow the journey. Until next time, real thoughts, real trades, real journey.